step into the ring and witness the clash that defined a generation. As Iron Mike Tyson's rage and determination reached new heights, the audience eagerly awaited his explosive performance. The stage was set for a showdown of epic proportions where one fighter's unyielding spirit would collide with the other's unwavering belief. Brace yourself for a tale of contrasting approaches as two boxing legends, Tyson and Frazier, took different paths towards greatness, but more importantly, how Mike Tyson unleashed a 30-second massacre on Frazier and humbled him to dust. There was something about this occasion that fueled Tyson's rage and determination. He was eager to close the show as quickly as possible, leaving the audience in awe, and that's exactly what he did. Let's take a closer look. By the fall of '86, the Tyson hype train was roaring at full throttle. After a flawless 1-second annihilation of fellow contender Reggie Gross, it was clear that Tyson possessed the power to demolish his opponent. However, his team was cautious, matching him against less formidable opponents to ensure his development. But the boxing community, including Tyson himself, believed he was ready to take on the reigning champions. Everyone felt that Tyson was unstoppable, and his belief in his own abilities was unshakable. He confidently declared himself the best fighter in the world. Yet, it was frustrating to witness such a brilliant fighter being held back from a title shot. However, Tyson's managers Jim Jacobs and Bill Caton had a different vision. They aimed to build an unbeaten record for Tyson while ensuring his complete development. Their approach was strategic, and they knew that once Tyson secured his title shot, he would be a force to be reckoned with. On the other hand, there was a contrasting approach to fighter development as exemplified by former heavyweight champion Joe Frazier. In his managerial years, Frazier believed in taking on any challenge. If they said fight King Kong, he was ready. He trained his fighters, including his own son Marvis, to face tough opponents from the start, knowing that true growth comes from facing the best. Marvis embraced his father's philosophy, diving into the professional boxing scene after a brief amateur career. Within his first 10 fights, he was already facing legitimate top contenders, and while he didn't look like a world beater, Marvis fought with a determination to fill a sliver of his father's boots. In 1983, Joe pushed Marvis to face off against the #1 heavyweight in the world at the time, Larry Holmes, who was undefeated in 44 fights. The experts predicted a complete mismatch, and Holmes made sure to prove them right, devastating Marvis in the ring. But Joe never lost faith in his son, pushing him even harder to regain momentum. Whether the Fraziers genuinely believed they were ready for Tyson or not, Marvis's ranking put him in the direct line of fire against the most formidable contender in the boxing world at the time. The stage was set for the showdown between Marvis Frazier and Iron Mike Tyson. Tyson entered the ring, pacing with anger and determination, wanting to surpass what Holmes had done to Marvis a couple of years prior, and it only took a mere 30 seconds for Tyson to accomplish his goal. Frazier became Tyson's fastest victim, barely able to stay on his feet as he absorbed devastating power punches. The fight was over before it truly began. Tyson's raw power and aggression left Frazier slumped in the corner, unable to continue. After the fight, Tyson struggled to calm down, fueled by the adrenaline of his impressive victory. He sent a chilling message to the current champions, declaring his readiness for a title shot. With only 21 wins under his belt, Tyson exuded confidence and fearlessness. Marvis Frazier, having experienced the brute force of Tyson firsthand, decided to retire from professional boxing. Though his career trajectory may seem naive on paper, it's important to remember that Marvis never shied away from the challenge. He embraced his father's legacy and stepped into the ring against formidable opponents, always striving to make his mark. In a recent interview, Marvis reflected on the near impossible task of following in his father's footsteps. To stand in the shadow of Joe Frazier, it was like standing in the light for me, Marvis said. He acknowledged the greatness of his father's legacy, grateful that his father chose a different path. Instead of becoming a drug dealer or ending up in prison, Joe Frazier became a boxing legend forever known as Smokin' Joe. Marvis Frazier's retirement from boxing didn't diminish his admiration and respect for the sport. He understood the reality of the challenge he faced and accepted the outcome with grace. While his time in the ring may have been short, Marvis left with a sense of accomplishment, proud of what he achieved. Looking back at that historic night when Iron Mike Tyson clashed with Marvin Frazier, it's clear that the responsibility of fighters extends beyond just winning. They have a duty to entertain, to leave the audience in awe of their skills and resilience. Every fighter aspires to create a spectacle, a lasting memory that fans will carry with them. During this period, Tyson was battling personal demons outside the ring. His tumultuous relationships, legal issues, and controversial behavior added another layer of complexity to his story. These struggles often fueled his anger and determination as he sought to prove himself as a dominant force. After his victory over Frazier, Tyson's confidence and reputation soared. His dominance in the ring continued as he defeated other formidable opponents, eventually leading to his historic reign as the youngest heavyweight champion in boxing history. The over Frazier served stone for Tyson's ascent to greatness. The clash between Tyson and Frazier became part of boxing history, highlighting the power dynamic and contrasting approaches in fighter development. It showcased Tyson's raw talent and aggression, as well as Frazier's willingness to take on any challenge. The fight serves as a reminder of the unpredictability and electrifying nature of boxing, with carrying its own significance. Tyson's relentless pursuit of victory and his explosive performance against Frazier epitomized this responsibility. His goal wasn't just to win the fight, but to deliver something special to the fans, and he succeeded. The power and intensity of Tyson's punches, combined with his unyielding spirit, left an indelible mark on that night's spectators. In the world of boxing, there's an undeniable connection between the fighters and the audience. The crowd yearns for a thrilling spectacle, a display of skill and determination that transcends the boundaries of the sport. And fighters like Tyson understand this, knowing that their success hinges not only on their victories, but also on their ability to captivate and entertain. As we reflect on the clash between Tyson and Frazier, we're reminded of the multifaceted nature of boxing. It's not just a sport, it's a form of art that requires dedication, sacrifice, and a deep understanding of one's responsibilities. Every fighter, regardless of their outcome, contributes to the tapestry of boxing history, adding their unique chapter to the grand narrative. The 30-second massacre of Frazier by Tyson left the audience stunned and in awe of the power and brutality displayed in the ring. It was a testament to the captivating nature of boxing, where a single moment can leave a lasting impression on spectators. The intensity of the fight and Tyson's explosive performance resonated with fans, cementing his status as a legendary figure in the sport. The world watched in awe as Tyson's brilliance illuminated the canvas, forever engraving his name among the boxing legend. So the next time you watch a boxing match, remember the fighters' immense responsibility. They strive not only to win, but also to entertain, to leave the audience breathless and in awe. It's their unwavering commitment to this responsibility that fuels the magic of the sport, creating unforgettable moments that will be cherished for years to come. Thank you all for joining us on this